This video presents the results of ESG Lab hands-on testing of the HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware, an automated, fast path to virtualization as well as a cloud-ready platform. HP and VMware have partnered to provide a scalable, highly available, seamlessly integrated virtualization platform for business-critical applications with HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware. ESG expects converged solutions to far outstrip do-it-yourself and reference architecture approaches to virtualization. VirtualSystem delivers compute, storage, network, and virtualization, all pre-configured in one fell swoop. A solution has a profound effect of reducing data center complexity. ESG asked IT administrators to indicate the initiatives that they believe would be most important to their organization over the next 12 to 18 months. Increased use of server virtualization was the top response, as it has been for the past 3 years. A growing number of organizations are benefiting from server virtualization, primarily through lowering IT capital and operating costs and greater efficiency. More experienced companies are moving beyond these initial gains to improve application provisioning, maintenance, availability, and backup recovery processes. Server virtualization's return on investment appear to come in waves that are closely related with organizational experience and confidence with the technology. HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware handles and automates the problems of how to virtualize growing numbers of users with predictably fast response times. HP's Insight Control integration with VMware vCenter becomes the single pane of glass to create and deploy virtual machines and keep track of all physical resources underlying the virtual ecosystem. The virtual system combines HP's converged infrastructure, that's Blade System Gen 8 servers, HP left-hand P4800 storage, and Virtual Connect Flex 10 networking, with VMware vSphere 5 and vCenter management software. HP's Insight Control manages the ensemble, backed by HP's integration, support, and professional services to provide an elegantly converged platform. We performed hands-on evaluation and testing of HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware at HP's facility in Houston, Texas. Testing was designed to demonstrate the efficiency of a converged system delivered via HP's prepackaged single SKU approach. ESG Lab tested with the goal of validating consolidation of business-critical workloads, providing businesses a fast, simple path to virtualization as well as a cloud-ready platform. Virtual system architecture, optimized for mixed workloads and highly scalable in multiple dimensions, compute, network, and storage, was also examined, as was ease of use and tightly integrated management. Let's take a quick look at the testbed that we used for the validation. It consisted of 6 HP ProLiant BL460C Gen 8 Blade servers, 2 HP ProLiant DL360 management servers, 2 HP left-hand P4800 storage models, and 2 HP 5800-24G switches, providing Virtual Connect Flex 10 networking support. We simulated thousands of Exchange 2010 users with the Microsoft JetStress utility to demonstrate the performance and scalability of HP VirtualSystem VS2 hardware and the vSphere 5 hypervisor. A single HP ProLiant BL460C Blade server was used to support up to 8 virtual machines, each with 3 virtual CPUs and 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Performance was recorded as we increased the number of VMs from 1 to 8, growing the number of Exchange 2010 users from 5,000 to 40,000. The number of IOs per second and response time for each database and log volume was recorded after each run. The blue dotted line you see here shows the response time only rises moderately as the workload was ramped up to 40,000 mailboxes. Results are not only acceptable, but actually significantly below the 20 millisecond threshold, which users begin to experience performance problems. The target of 40,000 mailboxes was constrained by the IOs per second that could be supported with the particular HP left-hand storage used in these tests. By scaling up the storage, significantly more mailboxes could have easily been supported. Traditional benchmarks running a single application workload can't help IT managers understand what happens when a mix of applications are deployed together in a virtual server environment. ESG Lab's storage-focused benchmarking, patterned after VMware's VMmark, uses a non-traditional approach. Instead of testing with a single physical server and more than enough storage to handle the projected I/O workload, multiple servers are attached to a single storage system. Rather than running application-level benchmarks that stress the CPU and memory of the server, low-level industry-standard benchmarks are used with the goal of measuring the maximum mixed workload capabilities of a single storage system. Each tile shown here is composed of a mixture of 4 application workloads. 2 physical servers, each configured with 8 virtual machines, were used to measure performance as the number of active tiles was increased from 1 to 4. We measured IOPS performance as reported by the Iometer utility and the vCenter performance monitor as the number of virtual machines running mixed real-world application workloads was increased from 4 through 16. With a mix of mostly random I/O, the goal was not to record a big IOPS number. The goal with this exercise was an assessment of the scalability of the HP VirtualSystem VS2 storage as an increasing number of applications were consolidated onto a single virtualized platform. This chart shows the IOPS scalability during the peak period of mixed workload activity. Performance scaled smoothly for all the workloads with remarkably low response times, indicating the HP left-hand P4800 storage system had the capacity to scale further with more virtualized applications. So why does this matter? With virtualization a consensus strategy by 2012, the next logical step in need is for a consolidated view across both virtual and physical infrastructures. HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware provides that and a lot more. It's the smooth predictability of its ability to scale that sets apart this solution. Fears regarding the performance of virtualized systems are a thing of the past with the help of HP and VMware. With modern benchmarks that were designed to assess how real-world applications behave when running on multiple virtualized servers sharing a single storage system, ESG Lab showed how HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware excelled. The business case for virtualization could not be more compelling. Organizations large and small have committed to the concept, but the journey from strategic vision to tactical implementation can be daunting. We found that HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware enables organizations to virtualize business-critical workloads, overcoming complexity and scalability concerns while lowering costs and increasing the agility and availability of a consolidated IT infrastructure. With a tightly integrated management support, companies can lower costs and benefit from existing skill sets using tools which their staff is already familiar. Purchasing, deployment, management, and support are greatly simplified with a fully integrated single SKU solutions that support it completely by HP. We validated the HP VirtualSystem VS2 for VMware delivers a fast, simple path to virtualization for the enterprise, maximizing virtual machine performance and scale with a single point of management and support. The system delivers resources in the form of storage, compute, networking, and virtualization on demand as you need them. HP and VMware have developed a solution that provides a clear path to scale and to grow into the next wave of virtualization. Well, come to the end of another ESG Lab Video Summary. If you'd like to learn more, you can download the ESG Lab Validation Report at www.hp.com/go/vs for VMware.